Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the S.H.Figuarts Son Goku's Harahachibunme set. I don't know what that means, but I'm assuming it's a dining set. I guess. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it! Let's start our dining experience with a look at the packaging. And here on the top we have nice product shots and S.H.Figuarts and some Japanese writing there. S.H.Figuarts Son Goku's Harahachibunme set. And then there is again some Japanese. The Tamashii Nation's quality sticker. It's holographic. Ooh, you can make a copy of this nice product shot here of the set with Goku and the face that comes with it. Funimation. Warning! Don't put things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Some Japanese. Designed by Tamashii Nations in Japan. Bandai Spirits in Vietnam. And S.H.Figuarts. Toy Animation. Dragon Ball Z. Tamashii Nations, Bandai. On the bottom, S.H.Figuarts Son Goku's Harahachibunme set. And Goku with a face full of food. On this side, Son Goku's Harahachibunme set. S.H.Figuarts Harahachibunme. Yeah. And then here we have some other product shots. S.H.Figuarts Son Goku's Harahachibunme set. And then in Japanese. And on the back here, lots of pretty pictures that are promotional in nature, I suppose. Son Goku's Harahachibunme set, and then Japanese, and then some Japanese supermodeling, set content. That's everything that comes in here, and all this stuff. Simple style and heroic action. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Distributed by Bluefin. Group. For ages 15 and up. That, my friends, really... Oh, wait. There's a barcode! That, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the accessories and... Well, the accessories, because it's an accessory pack. So, let's start things off with handy-dandy tweezers here. First of all, we get an extra faceplate for Figuarts Goku, and you can tell this is stuff in your face Goku, and it looks pretty nice. And the next Goku accessory we have is an extra what looks like a fist, and he's ready to punch somebody at the table, but no, that's not it. You see that little opening right there in his hand? That's for the next accessory, which is this itty bitty fork. And you just take the fork and you take the hand and you line up the fork to the port. gently put it in, and there you have it. I do suggest doing this and leaving it like this so you don't lose that little itty bitty fork. The next hand we have is getting ready for a Vulcan nerve pinch hand. No, as you can see, it has an opening in it right there as well. And what that is for this tiny set of chopsticks. And again, just line the stuff up and just push it in there till it stops. You don't have to push it real hard. And then there is Goku's hand holding chopsticks. I guess it could be somebody else's hand too. Maybe, if the colors match up. Then our last hand is this one, and you go, wow, that looks like a karate chop hand. He's going to cut up some food with his hand, and then Chi-Chi's going to get all after him. No, this, my friends, is a plate holding hand. While he's shoveling food into his face, he can hold it with his hand. Now next up, let's take a look at the food items. And here we have a whole roasted pig. I have to say, it looks pretty roasted. And it looks pretty cool. I wonder if that opens. No, it doesn't. But nice little paint job on this. Then the next thing we have is a mound of, I'm assuming, rice. Fried rice of some kind. No details on the bottom. A few paint apps on the top here. Looks like Chi-Chi threw jelly beans in her rice. Then here we have, I'm not sure exactly what all this is, but Chinese or Japanese food of some kind. I am assuming in some kind of liquid represented by this translucent plastic. And then here's some kind of, I'm assuming, baked fish, and again it's got some kind of liquid sauce or something represented by this translucent plastic, and you can see in here that the fish isn't part of it, it is glued onto that peg. So that's pretty cool. Then, since we have 3 chairs, I made 3 place settings of each stuff just to kind of keep better track of it. And you have 6 of these big bowls, and they're just gonna knocking stuff off over. 6 of these big plates, 1 of these small bowls, and 1 of these cups. And there's 3 of those, so it's 18 bowls, 18 plates, 3 small bowls, and 3 cups. And we also have 2 bottles made out of translucent plastic, and they look pretty decent. And I think you know what these are supposed to be, and I don't know that I can say what it is or not, but I do believe you know what it's supposed to be in these bottles. And there's 6 bottles, so 2 for each setting. And then we have these big dumpling looking things. And there's 3 of those. Now let's take a look at the cup. And it's just a little white cup with no handle on it like they use in Asia. And there's 3 of those cups. It's not really any details on them. Here is the small bowl, and again, it's not really any details on them. It's got this ring around the bottom to help it stand up, and then it's a bowl. So 3 of those. And then here is the plate. And again, as you can see, no real details in it. It's a plate. It's got the ring around the bottom. And there's 6 of those for 3 place settings. So 18 of those all together. And then here's the large bowl. And again, no real details on it. And then there's 18 of these bowls as well. And they didn't skimp. It's all individual bowls, no molding a bunch of bowls together. And then here's some more of those bottles. That's the rest of them. Now let's go ahead and get these out of the way. It also comes with these cardboard pieces that you're supposed to use as a background. And then I think that was upside down. So there's that. It has some nice details on it, and it looks animated-y. And then here's one that has a window on it, and it's got the same nice details at the top. So they don't stand up very well, I will go ahead and tell you that. Now let's take a look at the tabletop, and some assembly is required, my friends, for the table. And here's the tabletop, just nice molded in this nice red glossy plastic, and you can notice there's a post down here on the bottom, and it's got this raised platform up, which is actually a Lazy Susan that actually spins. So that's a nice detail they didn't have to put in there. Then here's the post that goes under the table. It's the 1 table leg. And then here is the base, and it's got this post on it, which ports right into the table, and it stays together pretty well. And there you go. We have a table, my friends. Not the sturdiest build, but unless I have it upside down, let's see. Nope, only goes together one way, my friends. Let's see, maybe I can get it better this way. Sorta. So there we go. There is the table. And then we have these 3 pads for the chair, and unfortunately they just sit in the chair. They're not, there's no way to fix them to the chair. And it's just made out of some red plastic and then just some glossy black plastic for the chair. Nicely shaped. I do like them. And again, that just sits in there, and unfortunately when you go to set a figure in it, they slide. I may see if there's some way I can put a magnet in them so that it'll hold in place. And then there's 3 chairs, and they're all 3 chairs and cushions are the same. Now let's take a look at how those Goku accessories work with Goku, and this is S.H.Figuarts Superhero Goku. And in order to change the faceplate out, first you have to pull the front of the hair off. Then the faceplate just pulls out, and you take the other one. You see the 2 posts that we talked about earlier, and the 2 ports right here, the 2 lower ports rather. And you just kind of push those in. And you can see the skin tones don't quite match up. And then you put the front hairpiece back on. And so that's how that works. As far as the hands go, they just pop off of these. And again, the skin tones don't quite match. I think this accessory set was made for a different, earlier version of Goku, which is, I want to say it was a Saiyan raised on Earth. And these don't really want to go in there all that well, but there he is holding the chopsticks. And next up, here's the fork that goes on the other hand, of course. And again, it's just supposed to pop in there, but it's not wanting to go. Hang on just a second. And here he goes, holding the fork. And then let me stick this other fist back on. And pop this one off. And let's see, where's that last hand? There it is. Here's the plate holding hand. And it pops in there. And then you can see he can hold the plate. And I want to say he can probably hold a bowl as well. You can hold the bowl as well. So it can hold plate, it can hold bowl. At least the big ones. Let's see if it can hold the small bowl. And not quite. So there's how those pieces work with Goku. And now let's take another look at the food. Now, as far as this mound of rice goes, it can go on a plate just like that. I don't think it really fits in the bowl too well. I mean, it goes in there okay, and it looks like there's actually more rice when you do it that way. The fish doesn't really go in a bowl. It does fit on the plate. And this stuff goes in the bowl, and it sits in there pretty good. And then the pig, of course, sits on a plate. So there you go, my friends. That is a look at the accessories and the accessories. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have the table and chair accessory set with the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Superhero Goku, the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball Superhero Vegeta, and the Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star series Capeless Piccolo. As you can see, Piccolo might be slightly large. For our final set of comparisons, let's see how this accessory set compares with other lines. And here we have, from the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. From the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant, Cobra Commander. From Star Wars The Black Series, we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. And for a 7-inch comparison, from the Masters of the Universe Masterverse line, the 40th Anniversary He-Man, and there goes a bottle. For final thoughts on the S.H.Figuarts Son Goku's Harahachibunme set, and I probably butchered that, I have to say, overall, it's pretty good. It's good to use with S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures, that is. For everything else, it seems slightly small. And I like all the accessories that it comes with. I think it was a good value for the price that I paid, which was retail, like $35, $38, something like that. So I do think it was a good value, and I do think you get a lot for what you pay for. Now, one thing I did miss when I was going over things is one of the big bowls does have a deco on it. And there it is. And again, I think this comes with a lot of stuff. Now, the seat cushions, I do not care for at all. They will not stay in position when you're trying to seat a figure. And again, I may try to see if I can glue some magnets to it or something and see if that will hold it in place. Hopefully that's the case. And if not, I'll just store them. I do think it was a nice touch on the table that it has a actual working Lazy Susan. For some reason, I just really like that. I think it's cool, and I'm glad that they put that in. They probably could have used a few more food items for this set, perhaps. And I really wish the skin tones across all Gokus kind of matched, seeing as how the skin tone for the Goku pieces don't exactly match up with the superhero version, but I do believe they're made to match up Goku, a Saiyan raised on Earth. Well, that does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.